We have the Shang-Chi director is now adapting an anime to live action on the big screen, plus the Cola Wars are going to be playing out on the big screen, and a Batman 2 announcement that we were all very much hoping for was just made. That and a little bit more, so let's jump into movie news. Hello nerds! You have found the place for all of the nerdy movie updates worth talking about. More than just comic book movies, though that is a good chunk of what we cover here in the news. We get nerdy about all kinds of movies, as well as the art of making movies in general. If you like this kind of news reporting, then go check out the full show over on the main channel called The Week in Nerddom, where we talk about TV and comic books and gaming and rumors and etc., everything in between. You can find the link to that down in the description or at the end of this video. Now, let's hear about all that movie goodness, shall we? Follow-ups and corrections here. For the movies section, we have The Crow first. Crow got a new release date of June 7th. This is the new one featuring Bill Skarsgård. Distribution through Lionsgate, etc. This is going to be replacing the Ballerina for the June 7th release date. Ballerina is being pushed back. Ballerina, for those that don't remember, the John Wick spin-off movie that does not have John Wick in it, presumably. And then our other follow-up this week is The Batman 2. Barry Keoghan has seemingly implied or explicitly told Vanity Fair, depending on how you read the interview, his version of the Joker will be in the next Batman movie. And that they're already starting pre-production, I believe, was also part of this interview. So yes, we will be seeing the Joker once again. Will he be one of the main villain? It seems that is not yet likely because Matt Reeves is doing it right, mostly, but that all definitely remains to be seen. Is just speculation on my part. So let's move into trailers for the movie section this week. We only have one trailer worth discussing that I found anyway, and that is Boy Kills World. We were talking about The Crow previously. That's going to be starring Bill Skarsgård. This new movie, Boy Kills World, also starring Bill Skarsgård. And if you're watching this trailer, you go, wait, that's not Bill Skarsgård's voice. I know that voice, but why do I know that voice? Well, that voice is the voice of Archer. It's also Dr. Orpheus's master in The Venture Brothers, and he does voices on Bob's Burgers. The name of the dude that's doing the voice is H. John Benjamin. And again, Bill Skarsgård. This movie, this trailer looks bonkers. Just looks like Kill Bill meets Ong Bak meets, I don't even know, the Suicide Squad to a weird degree. I want to see this dang movie explicit. I hadn't heard of anything about it previous to this. And actually, no, I take that back. I think we may have talked about it at some point because Bill Skarsgård is in it. But that's all we really knew about it. And then after having watched the trailer, I'm super intrigued. I'm super stoked to see what this movie is all about. So you should go check out the trailer as well. And then we got some regular ass news to get into. All right, so we got Coke versus Pepsi. The Cola Wars, if you will, are getting made into a movie somehow. I mean, I'm sure if you can make the founding of the McDonald's franchise into an intriguing movie, then there's plenty of intrigue and espionage between Coke and Pepsi. Just kind of makes sense. It has been picked up by Sony. The script for the movie is going to be written by Jason Shuman and Ben Queen. I did not see their credentials, so I don't know exactly how significant those two men are to writing this script, but either way, sounds intriguing if nothing else. Our next piece of news also has to do with food-related movies. Unfrosted is apparently also a thing. Unfrosted is a movie about Pop-Tarts. The full title of the movie is Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart Story. It is going straight to Netflix, so slightly less surprising there. May 3rd will be on Netflix. It is produced and written, directed and starring, that's what it is, directed and starring Jerry freaking Seinfeld. So that's a thing that's about to happen as well. And then our final piece of news for the movie section this week is Naruto. Apparently there is a live-action Naruto movie being made, and Destin Daniel Cretton is set to direct. The guy who gave us Shang-Chi is now going to be giving us Naruto. I don't know that that's gonna be a great thing. Yeah, I guess time will tell, right? That's what we got there. Suggestion this week, Dune 2 comes out on Friday. If you're not going to see it, then you need to hand over your nerd card right now. Come on. You give it up, because this movie is going to be, the expectation is that it is going to be the best thing basically since the last Dune movie, because the last Dune movie is one of the best science fiction movies probably ever made, and this is just going to one up that. And yeah, if you're not already going to see it or planning on going to see it, you need to start making those plans because theaters are selling out quick. That brings us to the end of the video, nerds. Thank you very much for joining me for the news. Once again, there is a full and probably much more up-to-date and recent episode of the news, the full-length version, if you will, called The Week in Nerddom over on the main channel, linked down in the description, and probably link popping up somewhere around my face right about now. So click on that, go check that out as well, or if you prefer your news in more truncated pieces, then by all means just stick around here and go check out some of the other stuff we offer on this channel. Thank you very much for joining me. We will see you in the next one. Before we go, always remember, nerds, that if it is generally nerdy, it's probably here.